guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. We are all about hair and a few other things, but let's get right into this video. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you my favorite go-to natural hairstyles. Now, my hair is blown out. I find, for me at least, and maybe for you this kind of defeats the purpose, but for me, I like to blow dry my hair even when I'm wearing it like in a natural style, just because my hair is so thick. So sometimes it's easier for me to maneuver through when I blow dry it first. So yeah, let's get into this first hairstyle, and then I'll jump in like periodically as I want to talk through things or kind of point things out. So enjoy. I forgot to show y'all what gel I was using, so I'll just go ahead and say it. I was using the Hawaiian Ginger Styling Gel. It's okay, nothing to really rave about. I mean, it does the job. I don't like for my hair to really feel hard, but like I need something that's gonna like slick it back. This isn't what I use for my edges, just to like slick back my ponytails. But yeah, it's okay. I do notice that if you use too much of it, like over multiple days, it'll start to kind of not flake up, but it'll turn white a bit. I don't really know what that's from, but would I recommend it? Maybe. It's okay, not bad, but it's not like the best styling gel ever. So that's what I was using to slick my hair back. So recently I've been doing this thing with my buns where like when I fold them over, I like to have the top like sticking out a bit, if you get what I'm saying, like the early 2000s look, you know. So that's how I am doing my bun. Now girl, don't come for me about curling my edges, okay? Listen, this is the first time I've ever tried this. I wanted to give it a try because the girlie said it, you know, was a game changer, but I don't think it was really a game changer for me. It didn't really elevate my edges the way that I expected it to. And then I know a lot of people like talk about like it's gonna break your edges off, don't curl your edges, but essentially it's no different than like pressing your hair out, right? Because we grab our edges, don't we? So same concept here, but obviously you can skip this part if you don't want to do that. Don't really feel like it made much of a difference, but I think my pieces are also a little bit too long, maybe, I don't know. But this is what I use on my edges. It's the Edge Booster in the pink container. I actually really like this so far, no complaints. It does what I need it to do. I don't like an edge control that's gonna make my edges too hard, but I need it to keep them in place, you know? So really like this stuff, would recommend. So my pieces aren't necessarily the length that I would like them to be. And then one side was broken off pretty bad from always wearing my hair in the middle part. It's grown out a whole lot, but one side is longer than the other. So I like to add a piece on both sides so that it gives me a little bit more length. And you, again, do not have to do this part if you do not want to. I actually don't recommend this. Y'all, sorry, my dog sneezed in the background, but I actually don't recommend this because I know a lot of people don't like to put glue like directly on their scalp. I'm okay with it because with my hair texture, honestly, glue doesn't really like adhere that well. I can honestly just slide the chalks right out after gluing them in. Like, I don't know if it's because my hair texture is so like silky or what, but it doesn't damage my hair. But like I said, please proceed with doing that with caution. Make sure you test it first, sis. I don't know. I know people are so funny these days about using glue on their hair, so I know what works for my hair. So that's the number one rule when it comes to trying things out, is you have to know what works for your hair and what your hair can and cannot take. And then you can leave these two pieces pressed just straight out, but for some reason I like to add a little curl, just a little something. I don't know why. I feel like it looks better, but that's essentially all I'm doing. Just trying to add a little wave, a little sway, a little movement to my pieces. And here is our first natural go-to hairstyle. This is probably the one I wear the most, this and the next one, but really sleek. You can wear this going into the office. You can also wear this going out at night. It's so versatile. Love it. Simple, fast, easy. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Let's move on to our next style. So this next style is essentially going to be the same as the first one, but instead of a high bun, or higher bun, I should say, it's going to be a low bun. So same style, sis, essentially just moving the bun. The first and this one are pretty much my go-to whenever I'm wearing my hair natural. So easy to do, quick, and it looks good. Alright, so our next style is also going to incorporate the two pieces in the front, but I'm going to be doing a long braided ponytail. So with this, because my hair is cut so bluntly, I like to wrap my hair in a ball when I do this. But because I also have some length to my hair, I have to make sure this ball is as little as I can possibly get it. So that's why you saw me twist it around like that. I'm just trying to shrink it down as much as possible, so that way you won't be able to see the ball through the braid. So for the braid, what you want to do is grab one pack of braiding hair. That's all you need, but you want to grab the pack that has like the 3 sections in it. If you use braiding hair often, then you know what I'm talking about. And so you're going to use 2 of those sections, and then take a scrunchie, wrap it around the middle of, so you're going to split the hair in 2, right? Trying to think of the best way to explain this. And then put the scrunchie in the middle, and then take the scrunchie and wrap it around your ball, like you're attaching the ponytail, the braiding hair, to your ball. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm explaining this horribly, but if you're watching, then hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to explain. And then that scrunchie is what's keeping the ponytail, the braid attached to your hair. If that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. Now, only con about using braided hair is it tangles up and it gets on my nerves, so you definitely have to have patience when using this. I don't even know if this is a thing, but like, do they make like human hair braiding hair? Because that's really the issue. It's like, this is synthetic hair, so it tangles up pretty bad if you're not like careful with it. Or if y'all know of like some tangle free braiding hair that's out there, please leave me a comment below, because I need it, because this braiding hair be getting on my nerves sometimes. But that's how you attach it, and then you're just gonna start braiding it down. I know I'm not really showing y'all. Maybe I'll do another dedicated video strictly to doing this braid if y'all want that, but there's also a ton of videos out there on how to do a braid similar to this, so highly recommend that you look for one if you can't really get the hang of it from what I'm doing here. And then, like I said, just braiding it all the way down. You can use a rubber band to secure the ends, but I honestly just braided it all the way down and it didn't come loose. Also, I forgot to mention, the key to doing this braid, or attaching your ponytail rather, is to make sure it's all covering your ball. That's why you saw me flip it over that way, because I wanted to make sure my ball was fully covered and not visible. Now for the piece that you left out, you're just going to wrap it around so that you conceal, your ponytail. And then I like to pin it in the back. That way nobody can see my bobbin pin. So I'm just going to take a bobbin pin. I prefer you to use like 2 or 3, but I was being lazy and trying to speed this up, so I just used 1 to kind of secure the part that I wrapped around, and secured it in the back. And that's essentially all that you do. My braid's a little messy. It can be neater, but I also like to pull it like loose, so it makes it like a little bit bigger and more spaced out, more of a jumbo braid type of vibe. But yeah, that's all there is to this method. Not difficult, and again, it's another super cute style that you can do quick, fast, on the go. And it's super versatile as well. Especially love this for going out. It's giving sexy, okay? It's giving sexy, long braid, Rapunzel, and yeah, love it. So now we're gonna go move on to the last hairstyle, which is, you see how easy it is for me to just pull these pieces out? Like, literally glue just slides right out of my hair. That's why I'm not afraid to use it. But this last style is essentially going to be the same as what I just did, except for taking away the 2 front pieces and just slicking my natural hair completely back, and then we're going to do the same braid again. So going back in with my Mayel styling gel, and then just kind of brushing it to get my bun as sleek as possible. And here is the final look. Honestly, this one's my favorite. Again, my braid was super messy, but you get the point. You get the concept. That's what we're here for. Concepts and ideas. But this one is my favorite. I used to not like my hair off of my face like this growing up. But that's what I like about it. Like, I like the way it's slicked back completely off my face. It's just giving. I don't know. It's giving something that I cannot describe, but it's giving. Let me know what your favorite style was. Which one would you try? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.